Hello, fellow Ugandans. Today is the 7th of October 2020. We are 2 days to go, one day to our independence, to be 50 years after being independent. Why I want to speak to you is I hope I will speak about this issue for the last time. I'm talking about disgruntled. I'm talking about people who complain. I'm talking about people who don't understand the word enter the competition, win or lose. Or I'm talking on top of that, people who don't understand the word leadership. So today, Uganda is at the critical point. I repeat that. Uganda is at the critical point. Not because of the independence, but simple because the leader we have in Uganda, is Bobby Wine, and we have a ruler who has been leading Uganda for 34 years. But based on evidence, he has not delivered. He hasn't delivered on accountability, transparency, responsive, effective, and efficient, census orientation, participatory, human rights. He has failed. What he has resorted to is poor government, where there is no rule of law, no respect of human rights, no accountability, and he is threatening that there is no change of government. So I think you got me. This is why I call it critical. At this moment, we have people who are called useful idiots, who are coming to sweet talk, who are being used by the media. The media ask them convenient questions that drags them into answers which are going to be supporting what has gone wrong. Critically, Uganda is a failed state. Critically, education, health, job creation, housing, transportation, they are not there. Critically, Uganda is the third poorest country in the whole world. Critically, we don't have access to clean water and sanitation. Critically, we have leaders who don't want to change what has gone wrong or who doesn't want to make Uganda better. Critically, Uganda is in deep debt. We are relying on funds and we are borrowing more and more. Critically, Museveni does not take responsibility of governing Uganda, which is failed, to address the social issues. What we have inequality. We have social exclusion. The gap between poor and rich is bigger and bigger. And we have the UPDF and the police sticking their nose into politics. So it is a failed state. I'm crying to you, all Ugandans who are listening to me. I want people to listen to me, you useful idiots, educated idiots. When you come to speak, one thing we want is change. And the change we want is not favorable, is not debatable for you to say Bobby Wine shouldn't, for you to say Museveni should at least stay. It's not debatable because something has gone wrong. And if it has gone wrong, those who have led us to Uganda being a shithole, they have to pay the price. And the only way they can pay the price is to get out of the office. We cannot, after 50 years of being independent, we cannot underestimate men and women of Uganda who have got knowledge and skills. We cannot underestimate Bobby Wine either. That is not fit. He has demonstrated. If you are not satisfied, give him a chance. Bobby Wine is not becoming a president on his own, has got its team. The media, you don't want to listen to us when we talk about policies, what we want. All you want is to drag us into these cheeky stories being fabricated by your master, Kalisa, your master, propagandist, your master, Museveni. But I end up like this. We shall not allow this to carry on. We want change from bad governance to good governance. And the army, don't threaten Uganda that you don't want to go to war. If you don't want Uganda to go to the war, stick your noses out of politics. Stick to your job, to your roles and responsibility, and stay in the barracks. Civil activities can go by demonstration, can go by ballot box, can go by raising up, can go by listening those who are in power. When that is not provided, uprising, it is inevitable. You will never gun anybody. Maybe you will gun 1, 2, 3, but you never kill off the desire for people to have a change. So fellow Ugandans, we are at a critical point that some people, they haven't grasped, they haven't understood why we want change. We don't want change for far. And at what point will we have change? If you want to keep Museveni, that has made Uganda a shithole, we are not developing. We are importing more than what we should export. We have the highest unemployment. To you, useful idiot, I'm crying to you. If what is going on in Uganda, you don't feel anything that it needs change, I think you are not Ugandans. I am a mother. I'm not bad off. Neither am well off. I feel very bad when somebody cannot eat food if I'm eating. When somebody is sleeping without a blanket, but I cover myself. When somebody's children, they don't go to school, but when mine, they can go to school. When other people, they don't have medication. When women, they die through labor and I didn't. It's not by luck. I had to find it somewhere else. I'm crying to you. Critical point. 50 years of independence. What has Museveni done? What has NLM done? That fits 34 years. That is why I say effectiveness and efficiency. When you talk about good governance, they haven't been accountable. The responsive is very slow snail. Participatory, they are not allowing other political leaders to do. Census orientation, they cannot give Uganda an equal based on its population. Human rights, there is abuse of rights and freedom. Fellow Ugandans, I leave you for now. It's critical. I say this when I want to cry because other people, they don't see it. And we better wake up and smell the coffin. It's we are going to do it. No one is going to do it for us. We don't need to beg people. Those who want to go independence, good luck to you. But bear in mind, we are in for change. It's not unlawful, it's lawful, because that is why we are having election. We are having change as our desire, and we shall never listen to those who say they will never give us change. And my message to them, you will give up power, whether you like or not. No one can stop the revolution. The time is now, and we have to go for now. You like it or not. Thank you for listening. I love you all. People power, our power, NUP everywhere.